Hey Suzu, where are you from?
I'm from Japan.
Huh? 自己紹介とか外国人と初めて会うときに I'm from Japan と言ったことはありませんか？ I'm from Japan 自体は文法的に間違っていないし意味的には問題ないんですがネイティブと使うときは結構おかしく感じることが多いです。
ねえ朝、私は日本人だから I'm from Japan でいいんじゃない？
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why you think that, but actually, それってなぜでしょうか？代わりに何と言えば自然に感じるんでしょうか？皆さん、こんにちは。IU-Connectのアーサーです。今回の動画では、1、なぜ I'm from Japan がネイティブにとっておかしく感じるか。2、代わりに使えるおすすめの言い方。3、上級者が使える、特に自然と感じる言い方をご紹介します。よろしくお願いします。これからは英語で解説しますが、聞き取れないことがあったらぜひ字幕をご利用ください。I think you can get them here.First, let me ask you, what do you think you should say when an English speaker asks you, where are you from? Like I said, I'm from Japan feels kind of strange, so what should you say instead? Please leave your answer in the comment box below. Okay, I'll give you guys about like 5 seconds to do that, okay? Alright, did you leave your comment? Let's get started.So if I'm from Japan isn't grammatically incorrect and the meaning isn't strange, why does it feel strange in real conversation? Well, let's think about this for a minute. Imagine you're in the United States and you're talking with a local person at a bar or at a place in the park somewhere, and you ask them, where are you from? And they say, I'm from America. How would you feel in that situation?Let's think about another situation. You're in Japan and you're at a bar or you're at a park and you're talking with a foreigner, or as I recommend, international person. You ask them, where are you from? And they say something like, I'm not from Japan. How would that make you feel?
Hey, where are you from?
I'm from outside of Japan. You're probably thinking, 当たり前じゃん. I want to know more specifically where you're from.From the situation, from the context, you already know the person is from America or the person is from outside of Japan. You want to know more specifically. Hey, Suzu, where are you from?
I'm from Tokyo. It's in Japan.
I know that. They already know you're from Japan, especially if you're in Japan. Well, it's obvious that you're from Japan. They want to know specifically where in Japan. So for them, it feels like 当たり前すぎてちょっと面白いほど当たり前すぎるということです。And you know, this is a pretty common reaction people have when someone answers in a very obvious way. You know, actually, I don't have a lot of common sense a lot of times. And so when I'm talking with native speakers or other Americans, I kind of answer things too obviously and they feel it's pretty strange.Now, this is the thing I really want you guys to remember. English is about communication. It's not about speaking perfectly. It's not about speaking in correct grammar. It's about connecting with the other person, sharing messages with the other person. And this is a great example of where if you think too much about, is this correct? Is my English okay? Are these words correct? Thinking in this way gets into a lot of strange situations in real communication.The same phrase, the same word, even if there's no problem with the grammar, depending on the context, it can feel natural or it can feel strange. Let's stop thinking about what is correct and let's think about what makes sense in the context. So in this context, when you're giving a self-introduction or you're talking with a foreigner or a native English speaker, when they say, where are you from? How should you respond?So let's think about this. What if there were two English speakers, American people in the United States, and one asked the other person, where are you from? Well, what would they say? So Andy, where are you from?
I'm from a town called Sunfish Lake in Minnesota, USA.
Saying the country is too obvious, so people go to the state level or even a town inside of a state. And so if you're talking with the other person and they know you're from Japan,You should respond in the same way. And there are 5 ways you can share this. Let's say you're from Kawasaki in Kanagawa for this example. I'm from Kanagawa. I'm from Kanagawa in Japan. I'm from Kawasaki in Kanagawa. I'm from a place called Kanagawa in Japan. I'm from Kanagawa. It's in Japan.
ねえ、朝、そのフレーズはどうやって使い分けるの？
Well, I'm glad you asked. Whew, those are a lot of phrases. How do you use them? What's the tsukaiwake? If the person knows a bit about Japan already, you can just say the todofuken. I'm from Kanagawa. If you're not sure that they know that the place is in Japan, you can say, I'm from Kanagawa in Japan. Now, if the person is in Japan or they seem to know a lot about Japan, you can say, I'm from Kawasaki in Kanagawa. I'm from a town in the todofuken. And now, if it seems like the other person doesn't even know you're from Japan, you can say, I'm from Kanagawa. It's in Japan. Or, I'm from a place called Kanagawa in Japan. But these last two sentences are really for when you think the other person doesn't know anything about Japanese geography. So I don't recommend this with people who know Japan fairly well. If they do, it feels kind of ue kara mesen. So just sharing the place where you're from is fine and dandy, but remember, English communication is about sharing images with the other person, and we want to share the same image with them. And, just because they know the name of the place doesn't mean they can imagine it in their mind. So a lot of higher level people, what they will do is they'll say something like this. I'm from Kanagawa, it's south of Tokyo. I'm from Niigata, it's north of Tokyo. I'm from Nara, it's east of Osaka. 例文の発音練習と実践課題は世界とつながるムーブメントでアクセスできます。Hey Suzu, where are you from?
I'm from Fukushima. It's northeast of Tokyo.
Oh, cool. Explaining the location of your hometown is good to help the person imagine it in their mind so that they can have the same image as you. And this is actually something a lot of native speakers do. You just say your hometown, its direction, north, south, east, west, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, of, and then a town that they know very well, of, and then a big city that they probably know. So for me, I would say, I'm from Boston. It's northeast of New York. Alright guys, that's it for today. 今回特に印象的なことがありましたらぜひコメント欄でシェアしてください。As always, enjoy your English adventures. 一緒に世界とつながりましょう。See you next time. 英語をたくさん学ぶのに外国人と対面したら頭が真っ白になって言葉が出てこない。こういうことを経験したことはありませんか？ぜひ無料ガイドをゲットしましょう。無料ガイドでは教室とかレッスンではなく生の場面でいつでもどこでも話せるようになる鍵を学びます。詳しくは You can click here. I'm from Japan 自体は文法的に間違っていないし意味的にはもうI'm gonna get this. I promise you. I'm gonna get this. Okay. All right.